Hey guys, it's Danny from Fluffy Candy UK here again. Hope you're well. As you probably noticed, slightly different venue today than my usual vlogging area. Probably a little bit tidier as well. I really need to get that room sorted. So I wanted to do a vlog post today about Face Matters. And what, if you don't know, Face Matters is a skincare brand that is very well known for supporting charity. I think it's Refuge, Women's Refuge that they support. I'll link it below. And they've recently asked for 100 people to take part in a 4-week trial of their stuff and give them honest reviews, sort of like to test it, see where they can improve, that kind of thing. So I was lucky enough to tweet them and be selected, so thank you very much. We always like trying new things here. And yeah, so they've sent me 5 products that I'm to use for 4 weeks. There's a specific order I need to use them in. Some of them are full-size samples, some of them are just samples. It's supposed to take me through the 4 weeks. I'm not allowed to use any other skincare during this time, which is fine. I've been using a few things like Dr. Brandt's Pores No More, Vacuum Cleaner and Kiehl's, but I wasn't really into a routine with them yet, so I can give a nice honest kind of review of the stuff that I've got. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to show you the products, give you a little bit more information about how to use them and give you the prices. If you've got any questions at all, let me know. I'm 2 days into this, so I haven't started seeing any massive results at the moment, but you know, I'll let you know. If I'm speaking really fast, I'm sorry. I spend my life on the telephone. Those of you know my real life job, and I actually know not to speak fast, but I've got very limited space on my storage here, so I'm trying to smush this as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to get cracking. Right, so I'm actually in my bathroom, which Mr. Candy did out recently, and before I get started, I've just got to show you the floor because it's amazing. So just go down here, and you can see it is all sparkly. And this was the one thing I really wanted. I really wanted a sparkly floor, and I was lucky enough as well. I don't know if you can see. I'll just tilt it up, but he's actually painted the ceiling with glitter too, so I got my way. Anyway, on to the products. So these are the products. Got a little bit of everything here, and you can see that, and the bar. So I'm just going to talk you through each one. So the first one is the Face Matters Anytime Cleanser, and this is used at morning and evening, and it's foaming cleanser. It smells like lemon and Turkish delight. It's really nice. Foams up quite well, makes my skin feel nice and tight, which is always good when we're trying to get rid of wrinkles or prevent them. And yeah, quite chuffed with that. Good size as well. And then next we've got the Face Matters Pure Collagen Spritz. I didn't know spritzing was a thing. I did a bit of reading about this, and there's several spritzes that people recommend, and it's effectively pure collagen, which goes on your face and encourages your face not to go saggy. So yeah, nice big glass bottle, quite hefty. Wouldn't want to take that as a carry-on, which is a bit tricky. Some of the products so far, I love them, but if I was going away, it'd be a bit of a nightmare trying to decant this sort of stuff. So after I cleanse, spritz in the morning, off I go, happy days. The next one is the Face Matters Morning Moisture. This is a sample size. Quite simply, moisturiser. I really like this one. It smells so good. As I mentioned, it smells a bit like Turkish delight. I kind of want to eat my face afterwards, but probably wouldn't taste too good. And this goes on really nicely. It soaks in quite well. Moisturisers I've had before can be a bit, leave me feeling a bit greasy, but this one's really nice. So quite chuffed with that. I'm always on the hunt for a good moisturiser. Next is the 24/7 cleansing balm. Nice hefty tub here, and this is dual purpose. In the morning you're supposed to put it on your lips as a lip balm, and once a week you use it as a mask, which you then remove with a muslin cloth. I haven't used it as a mask yet, but the consistency is quite like lip balmy kind of thing. I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm going to be doing that on Saturday, and I will report back on my vlog how that goes. But again, smells like Turkish delight, comes like that. It's kind of like a, as I said, like a balm more than a cream or anything like that, so very nice. And the last piece is kind of their, like, I guess their piece de resistance, if you're being posh. And it's their Face Matters Anti-Aging Elixir. And this is basically to stop those wrinkles. It's got collagen, it's got botanical oils, it's kind of a yellow oily colour, and you put this on in the evening, a couple of sprays in your hand, rub it all in. I think this is a half size, I'm not sure, I think they come in 50 mils, this is 25. So yeah, now as I mentioned, only been doing it for a couple of days, so this is more like my first impressions, and so far so good, really impressed. I've mentioned before, I tend to skimp a little bit on skincare. I recently bought the Kiehl's, which was kind of a big purchase for me. I think it was about £17, and I've used the Clinique 3-step system, but I've never bought like the full size ones because I'm like, that's too much of a commitment. So yeah, these are definitely on the higher end of the scale, but I'm not gonna lie, your skin's your largest organ of your body. It's got to be looked after. You know, you look after your teeth, you look after your feet, you look after your hair, so why shouldn't you spend it on skincare? So just to kind of give you a rundown of the pricing. So the cleanser, the full size, is £30. You know, for a foaming cleanser, I don't really have much to compare it to, but I think, you know, something you use twice a day that essentially is going to get rid of all the muck and grease of day-to-day life, £30 is not a big ask, and it does seem to go a long way. Again, haven't used it for very long yet, but it doesn't take much to build it up, which is spot on. The next one's the All Day Spritz. Now, spritzes seem to be a sort of, again, higher end thing. I don't really know any other brands. It's the first time I've used one. I quite like it. It seems a bit silly to sort of spray in my face and go, but obviously it's doing something, because otherwise they wouldn't sell it. And the full size that I've got there is £40. The next is moisturiser. I've got cheap moisturisers, I've had expensive moisturisers. At the end of the day, much like your cleanser, you need to moisturise. You know, if you don't, your skin's going to go all manky, you're not going to, yeah, it's going to go bleh. You know, it's your canvas, you need it to be perfect. And the moisturiser is £50, which I think if you're going to get a decent moisturiser, you should spend out on it. And besides, the consistency of that, a lot goes really far, a little even goes really far. So yeah, sounds about right. I don't know if I buy them all at once, mainly because I'm poor. Well, not poor, but you know, it's a lot of money. But yeah, the balm, again, I haven't used it as a mask yet, so I don't know how far that's going to go. Could be Holy Grail products, so I'll certainly drop a little tweet or write a blog post about that, but that comes in at £45 for that size. And the Evening Elixir, as I said, I think that's a half size, but the full size is £85. So quite expensive, but again, if you're going to look after your skin, you're probably going to have to do it properly. You know, if we're happy to spend sort of £25 on a YSL lipstick, then £85 to prevent wrinkles rather than getting a facelift, it's a no-brainer really. So yeah, so those are the products. That's my kind of first initial view on them. Love to hear comments. Have you tried any of them? Have you liked any of them? Would love to know. Leave a comment below, and I'll speak to you soon. See ya, bye.